What's up, folks? Reggie here from What Did I Eat or Cook. Today I'm gonna make a brown stew chicken and some jollof rice. You might ask what that is. Well, I can tell you. It's a very flavorful chicken. It's kind of a stew. On top of that, the jollof rice is a North African dish, although it's served in other parts of Africa. I'm doing a little more of a North African flavor. It's spicy, it's tomatoey, it's red pepper based, very flavorful. All right, I've got my chicken chopped up. 10 pieces, I did say that earlier. You cut each breast in half. So normally chicken's 8 pieces, cutting the breast in half gives you 10. So I've got some dry spices. I've got some paprika, I got some white pepper, I've got some garlic over here, I got some thyme. All that's going in the bowl, along with my garlic and thyme and ginger. And I got some green onions too, which we'll put in here. And then I'm gonna mix all this up together, make sure everything gets an even coat. We'll put this in the refrigerator, let this sit for at least a couple of hours. Overnight would be preferred. So while the chicken is marinating in the fridge, I'm gonna get my rice ready. So I've got some tomatoes, got some garlic, got some ginger. I've given a rough chop to a bell pepper, a red bell pepper. I've got half of a red onion and 1 habanero. So I'm gonna get all this into my blender, get it going, and then we'll put it on the stove and let it get to simmering. I'm gonna let y'all skip the part where I put it in the blender. I don't think you wanna hear all that noise. My puree is now in a pot. I'm gonna let this simmer with 2 tablespoons of neutral oil. In this case, I use some grapeseed oil. I'm gonna let this reduce by 1/3. Working on my rice, so I've got the puree completed. It's cooling because I've had it simmer, it's reduced down. I've got my Dutch oven here. I've got half a cup of oil in it. To that hot oil, I'm gonna add in some sliced red onions. I'm gonna let these get translucent, and then we're gonna work on my garlic. I'm gonna add that to this pot, and then we're gonna add in all my herbs. Some tomato paste, which I keep frozen in the freezer. Good tip, you get a whole jar of it, a whole can of it. You only need a tablespoon or 2 at a time. Spoon them out, freeze them. This way you have them for later. So once this gets going, then I'll add in my rice and my chicken stock, and we'll put everything in the oven and let it cook. So my rice is done. I've taken it out of the oven. I've not peeked at it. I've let it sit for 15 minutes. So you get to see it as I do. What I'm going to do now is stir in those onions that I held back and fluff up my rice. I wish you could smell this. I'm getting some of those brown bits off the bottom. And as I find thyme stems or bay leaf, I will pull those out. This is going to be fantastic with that chicken. My chicken's been marinating. Now it's time to start browning it. I've got a cast iron here with a couple of tablespoons of oil, and we'll get this going. So it's been 25 minutes. As you can see, things are simmering nicely. I'd say it's about time to put some of this together with the rice and get a eat on. Come back to you with a picture of the final dish plated up momentarily. I will also put the instructions and the ingredients in the description of this video. If you like this brown stew chicken and jollof rice video, hit like, give me a thumbs up, maybe even subscribe. I appreciate you. So, my final dish, jollof rice, brown stew chicken. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know. Give me some comments, give me some feedback, folks. Enjoy.